Hi, welcome to the first edition of Tips and Techniques on the Scrap Spot. My name is Tammy Mitchell and I'm the owner of the Scrap Spot, and I've been wanting to put these mini classes online now for quite a while and just kind of see how they work, see what you think. I'd love to get feedback from you, so after you watch this, if you want to email me and let me know what you think, I'd really appreciate it. Today I just thought that we'd make a fun fall little tag for embellishment for one of your pages and a thank you card using the same paper just to help use up your stash. It takes about 10 minutes and it's just a really fun, easy project. So I hope that you enjoy this, and let's go ahead and get started. To give you a better idea of the products that we'll be using today, I've just kind of laid them out here so you can see. We're going to need one piece of pattern paper, one piece of cardstock. I'm using a wallet-sized photo for the tag today. I've taken just a strip of pattern paper that I have laying around that coordinates with the cardstock and the pattern paper. We'll need some alphabet stickers, any color, any shape, any size, anything you have on hand will be just fine. A little bit of some little rub-ons, 3 buttons, some brown ink, any kind of fun little word that you have. I'm going to be using thankful today because that fits with our fall theme. Some regular adhesive and some glue dots. We're going to go ahead and start with the tag today. I'll give you a close-up of it here so you can get a better idea of what the finished project's going to look like. And I'll be sure to put a list of supplies that I used online as well so you can see, as well as I'll put a still photo of the completed project. Just to give you an idea, there's what the finished tag will look like. To begin this project, all you'll need to do is this is a 4x6 sheet of cardstock that I've just cut, and then go ahead and take off about a ½ inch or 3/4 of an inch and cut your pattern paper that much smaller so that it will fit nicely with a nice mat around the edges. I'm going to ink this because I tend to ink everything and I think that it adds a lot of dimension to the project. This is so easy. This is one of the easiest techniques around. Just take your ink pad, your cardstock, rub it along the edges. There's no right or wrong way to do this. You can't mess it up. Too much, too little, there's no such thing. And I'm going to do the piece of pattern paper as well, just because I think that it adds more dimension to the project, gives it more of a finished look. There you go. It's easy as that. Now I'm just going to take some of my adhesive, just run it along the back of my pattern paper here and adhere it to my cardstock, leaving that nice border. Now I'm going to take my picture, do the same thing, just run a little adhesive along the back. I'd like to put mine on at an angle just because I think it makes it look a little more fun for this project. Now we're going to take our little strip of patterned paper. I can't find mine here, so I'm going to cut a new one really quickly. I'm just using the KI Memories Grateful line, their Harvest Stripe paper. I'm just going to cut a little, probably about a ½ inch long strip. Oh, maybe I'll do it a little thicker than that. I really like the green too. That would be a fun contrast with this tag. Oh, and of course there it shows up. Now you want to cut it so that it's the same width as your cardstock. Take your adhesive, just run it along the back, place it on your tag. There we go. Now take some glue dots, pop them on the back of your buttons here, and place one button on each end of your strip of pattern paper. There we go. Now here's that Little Davis chipboard word, thankful, that I'm going to use. I'm just going to take some glue dots and stick them on the back of that as well. Sometimes these are tricky with the chipboard. And then I'm just going to place that along the bottom. And you're all set. Now if you want, I also have this little apple from KI Memories from their Harvest line. If you want to add another little something, if you've got something in your stash that you think would look fun, just go ahead and stick a glue dot on there, pop it down in the bottom corner, and you're all set. Now if you want to embellish this even more, you can take a hole punch it in the top, tie a couple ribbons through there. I'm just going to leave this plain right now because I think that for the purposes of my page, this is the best look for me. But like I said, you can make this for any theme. If you wanted to use red paper and put hearts on it, it'd be great for Valentine's Day. You could do babies, whatever you have in your stash. That's the most important part, is just to use up what you have. Okay, now let's go ahead and move on to the card. The card is even faster than this, if you can believe it. From that same sheet of pattern paper that we cut the background for the tag, I just cut out a piece of paper that, let's see here, it's about 8.5 inches by 5.5, which is a pretty good size for a card. I've folded it in half. I've taken that same pattern paper that I used for the little strip on the tag here. As you can see, it's on the back, and I'm going to use the green side this time. Now I'm using American Crafts Thickers for my letter stickers. They're a fun alphabet. They're puffy, they're made out of foam, so they give it a fun texture. But again, whatever alphabet you happen to have on hand, please use that. Cut your green paper the same width as your card, and then adhere your letter stickers to say thank on there. And just run some adhesive along the back and glue that down probably about just a little more than halfway down the card there. Now what we're going to do is that third button and that sheet of rub-ons that I had in the supply list, we're going to take them and we're going to use a Y. I'm going to place my Y out here on my card, and you can use anything to take these off. I'm just going to use the back end of a paintbrush. Place your Y on the card. I'm going to use the third button as the O, again just to give the card a little more dimension and a fun look. Place that on there, and then just pull a U off of that same sheet of rub-ons. Rub it onto your card, and you're all set. You've got a really cute personalized thank you card in about 3 minutes, and it uses up your stash. I hope that you've enjoyed today's projects and be looking for more.